Hi. I'm great. So, Mirna,
Yeah.
what are your questions? What would you like to know?
Okay, first of all, I just want to tell you that I want to know how did you came up with the whole idea for the VSA organization?
Yeah, of course. So, 2 years ago, um, Lucy and I are both professional vocalist writers in
Mhm.
the EDM market. Um, I certainly noticed that even although I had loads of records out with Armada, Black Hole and such, that I wasn't getting any money in. There was no money coming, and it seemed really, really strange. And also battling for a number of years, not very good managers, people really not looking out for our best interests, and also being aware that I didn't actually have as much knowledge about the industry, the business side of the industry, that really would have helped me to understand and prevent people from ripping me off.
Yeah.
Um, Lucy obviously had similar experiences, didn't you, Lucy?
Yeah, yeah. I've been going through quite a few years
Yeah.
myself, and then fate sort of got us meeting up, and we, us ladies like to talk, and
Mhm.
we just quickly realised we had a lot in common, and we had very similar goals. So, I was sort of a little bit of a late comer to the equation, but literally as soon as we started talking about it, we decided to actually put it into action and join
Absolutely.
together.
Yeah.
So basically, in order to make it happen, we decided to start up a Facebook forum. And it was just really to see, we thought, gosh, it can't just be us that feel this way.
Mhm. Yeah.
Surely there are other people feeling like this. And we started up the Facebook forum, and within 4 days, we had 64 professional EDM vocalists joining us, and all saying the same thing, all couldn't understand why they weren't getting paid, why they weren't getting equal billing, why it was that it seemed like the DJs were always pushed forward, whereas we were writing the songs and the lyrics and singing them and recording it, suddenly but never ever getting recognition that we really should be getting. Within 3 or 4 weeks, we over 100 people with us, and it's just been growing and growing and growing. And after the fourth or fifth week, people were saying, we should start an organisation. And that's exactly what Lucy and I did.
That's where we began.
Yeah. So when did you exactly start up the whole organization at which year? Yani, is it an old organization or a new organization?
This has been going now for just over 18 months.
Yeah, that's good.
18 months, yeah.
Yeah, and you had all the support that you wanted in those 18 months, or did you had any kind of difficulties?
No, well, actually, we've had no difficulty. The support has been absolutely phenomenal. We've had vocalists, professional vocalists, well-known professional vocalist songwriters coming in from all over the world, saying, "My God, this is an amazing thing. This is something that should have been done a very long time ago. We now have somewhere we can call home, a safe place that we can come and find out all the information about the industry, we share our experiences, get supported and valued for what we do." So
Also, I should say that we've had so many vocalists and writers, but we've also had a lot of support from labels and producers that agree with us that something should be, changing in industry, and supporting the fact that we are here to make the changes for so many people around the world.
Mhm. So, yeah. So, how did you feel when you saw lots of people from all around the world joining your organization? How did you feel?
I felt amazing because it was an affirmation to me that I was not alone. I was not the only person feeling this way. I had spent a very long time feeling badly about myself,
Yeah.
and this made me feel valuable again.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing, and really kind of kick-started my drive to get back into music again, so it was a positive thing.
So,
Yeah, for me, it just feels very satisfying knowing that you can use your experiences and expertise to help people as well. And because we're all going through the same things together, and if we can help people along the way, then I think that's what it's all about as well.
so we would like our readers to know, what does your organization offer them, and what makes your organization more special than the other producing companies and so on.
Okay, well, very basically, we are basically offering, we create our own contracts. We have, for collaborations, we've got our own performance contracts that we built in the very best interest of vocal songwriters.
Mm-hmm.
We offer support and advice on all aspects of the business side of the industry. We will help vocalists and songwriters to negotiate record deals. We'll put them in touch with producers. We'll set up really good and positive and healthy collaboration. And there is nothing, if there's any questions that anyone has about the industry, they can come to us. We have legal support. We have industry professionals that work with us, business professionals that work with us, and there is no information you cannot get from us, and we will do it in the very best interest of our members.
So in your
I think that's much up, to be honest with you.
so in your point of view, what's the biggest achievement that your organization have made so far?
I think we have sent a message out to the whole music industry that we now have a united voice, that we are all standing up for our rights, that vocalists are an equal party, vocal songwriters are an equal part in any song, any track, any collaboration out there. That basically we should be equally billed, and also we need to be paid for what we do.
Yeah.
And this is all turning around. We started with things where we no longer use the term featuring. We use and that's in our contract, because it's a joint 50-50 collaboration.
Yeah.
It's not it's partnership.
Yeah.
We are writing the songs, Mirna.
Yeah.
Actually, with everything that those fans are singing out there, we wrote it. Not the producer, we did. And we need to be valued for that. And that's changing. And the unknowns to America, and the people in America know who we are.
Yes.
And we know what we're standing for.
So you, Mrs. Lucas and Mrs. Olivia, were you friends long time before building the organization, or did you met? Were you both mates as vocalists, or did you just met each other before creating the organization?
We met actually just on the cusp of creating the organisation. We met at ADE in Amsterdam, at the Electronic Dance event, and we clicked right away, and we have become best friends ever since. So not long at all. We haven't known each other really for that long, have we?
Not really long at all, but you know, you can build a very good friendship in a short time, and when you've both got the same goals, then it's good that you can have someone that you trust by your side, and you know is going to help you achieve those goals, I think.
Mhm.
Trust is very important in the industry, and we're trying to build respect between all people that are involved in the industry, so we can all enjoy working together to get the best results.
For a healthy relationship. Absolutely. And I think one of our key things, Mirna, is about transparency. We need transparency in the industry. We need the fans to know that when they're singing lyrics, it's our lyrics we're singing. And that we're just looking for support from all the fans out there to understand that we're here to ask for equal respect and value in the industry. That's it.
Yes. So, this question is for both of you. When did each one of you started working as a vocalist, and how did you decide to work in the music industry?
You started
Yeah.
it.
Did you want me to start? Okay. I started 15 years ago, actually, maybe slightly more than that, maybe 17 years ago, and I was signed to a big London label, a British label called Telstar,
Mhm.
and I really have just started building things from there, working with fantastic producers from all over the world. I've written, composed, and written probably about over 175 records in my career, and and yeah, Telstar was my start. That was my first major record deal, and it went from there. And I've had loads of record deals since then. So that's the short version.
Yeah.
We've only got a certain amount of time, so I think I'm quite short as well. Yeah, man, I started roughly about 8 years ago in England, and I discovered a trance producer online, and we just started working together, and then through word of mouth, I've always had a love of the dance industry specifically, and I found myself starting out in house music and trance music, and then moving into all the different areas. And I've done a lot of work with labels such as Head Candy and many sort of many of the bigger labels, but produced all over the world. And yeah, I've been doing shows for roughly about 8 years, and still enjoying it. And this is a new venture for me with the BSA.
Yeah. So I have heard about lots of young stars who have joined your organization and then became like big stars. Which one were you? Which one have joined your organization and then you were just shocked from the results? It was way behind your expectations. Which one made you more proud of your organization?
I think for me, and it's not just young vocalists, but it's seasoned vocalists, well-known vocalists as well, because it's more the sense of unity that they get. They almost gain strength and start to respect themselves because we're all together. Because they were also all feeling very alone out there, very isolated, because nobody spoke, nobody knew each other.
Yeah.
So I think that there's one response is it isn't any one person. Now I've watched vocalists, you know them. If I told you the names, you know these people, these are celebrities in the EDM sector. They never knew each other up until 18 months ago, and I see them all forming new friendships, all tweeting each other and, kiss, 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 and there was never that. We brought this lovely thing
Yeah.
to the
It's become a family. It's a musical family,
yeah.
and it's some of these people never ever had that support, and many of us felt that we were alone, just going through all the various things in the industry. But now we found each other, and we're building our reputation on the good feeling that we've got in our group, really, yeah, in our organisation.
So that you have worked in the music industry in England and also in the US. So is there any difference in the music industry between the two countries or they are both the same?
I think there's a lot of differences, but I think essentially there's good music in both territories.
Yeah.
There's great producers in both territories, and I don't think I've got a preference, to be honest. I think that because the EDM is blowing up and it's a brand new thing, really, in the States, there's this sense of like this new beginning, this wild west out there where anything can happen.
Yeah.
That's exciting. That's
Yeah.
really exciting. And it's such a massive territory that there's just these EDM families, trans families blowing up everywhere all over. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I'm in America right now for what's happening right now in the EDM sector.
So what are your future plans for the organization?
Well,
Mhm.
debates within the industry. We're starting to develop showcases for young and up-and-coming vocalists because we want to be there to help them navigate the industry, give them the information, keep them safe, and help them, um, you know, get to the next level as easily and as quickly as possible. So we're going to do showcasing for the industry. We're going to start um, taking out shows on tour. We're looking at maybe doing some compilation albums. Um, we're also, and I'm trying to remember everything that we're doing because there's just so much. Um, we're developing new contracts for the industry standard contracts, um, with the legal team to make sure that we can offer that kind of support, business support as well. So there's just loads and loads and loads happening, and it's such a huge thing that it's going to take time, but we have a 10-person team of volunteers behind us who help, keep everything happening.
Yeah, that's great. We wish you all the luck.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome. So, how can anyone who has a great voice or with a good talent, how can anyone join your organization?
They can contact me at Antonia at bsa-global.com.
Okay.
And they can contact myself or they can contact Lucy. I'm not sure the address or
It's Lucy at bsa-global.com. And we are also, you can find us over the internet as well. Our reputation is growing, and you can find us on various search engines. You're bound to find us.
Yeah.
But we're really happy. We want to be helping with the new talent of the future in terms of making sure they're safe within the industry. So please, if you're interested in becoming a vocalist, if you're interested in becoming a songwriter, please get in touch with us and we'll be happy to help you in any way we can.
This is Antonia Lucas and Mrs. Lucy Olivia. It has been a pleasure to interview both of you, and I'm really supporting what you're doing because you are looking after building a pure industry and helping people with great talent. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very
for
much.
your time. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.